So I got this this Victrix Pro BFG today, and I figured I'd just do a little review on it. And right off the bat, it's not amazing because it's a refurbished product, which I did not order. I didn't fucking select that I wanted a renewed or refurbished or used like new product. You know, I spent like a fucking $190 on it because it's like, you know, a top of the notch controller. But anyways, that's so off to a bad start. However, I was like, I'll give it a go. It might not be all that bad, you know. Fucking mistakes happen. If it's good, it's good. It is good. It's very good. However, it's got some quirks that I think is because it's, you know, refurbished. Let's see here. That is my main issue right there. I'm pressing down, right? You have to really fucking press hard as fuck on the down button, like, and it doesn't fully work, like you have to press really fucking hard on the down button. So I don't know what that's about. That's kind of nonsensical. But the rest of the buttons work fine. You can fully map these back buttons here to anything you want, unlike the Series 2 Elite, because the whole reason I got the Series 2 Elites was because my RB buttons kept breaking, and they had those paddles. So I was like, okay, I'll just map the paddles to RB, and then there you go. You know, that'll solve that issue. But I couldn't figure out how to do it. With the Victrix, it's nice and easy. It comes with this thing. You just scan that, takes you to a web page that shows you exactly how to use it, and the button mappings work. Case in point, I mapped RB to this one right here. Let's go over there and just see right there, that one. That one's RB. I don't know if you can see that. RB, and then this one is also RB. So, you know, they both, you can fully map those back buttons to any button on this whole apparatus, which is really interesting, and I enjoy that a lot. It also comes with these little ones, you know, for fighting games and stuff, and it's got a whole array of other accessories for you that I really thought was ingenious and just so fucking cool. This little key thing it comes with. You just stick it in there, and it's like a little Torx. And while the controller is on, which I was like, man, this is kind of dangerous, I feel like, you know, could shock myself, but no, I haven't shocked myself yet. Then you just pull it up, there you go. You can interchange it on the fly while the controller is on, and that's really cool. I thought you can just snap that in there if you want. And these ones, I haven't tested these ones yet because why would I? I don't play those types of games usually, but let's test them out on this test mode since I have it up. It's so cool. Like, this is one of the coolest things I think I've ever seen on a controller. X, right? X, okay. A works. B, RB works. RT works. Y works. Okay, so that works fantastically. But, you know, since I paid fucking full price for a new product like I thought I was going to get, I was expecting a new product that works, not some refurbished fucking nonsense, you know? So I contacted Amazon support, because, you know, where else do you get shit from? I don't know where these people are sold from, so I went to fucking Amazon, and they had it, so I got it. Contacted Amazon support, and I was like, hey, it's fucking refurbished, and it's, you know, that's not what I ordered. I wanted a fucking new product. And they're like, oh, okay, so it's not as you anticipated. And I was like, no, can you guys just send me a new one, and I'll send this one back or whatever, because it's fucked up, just send me a new one, right? They said they could not do that because the first time they did that, like the first time I bought it, it wasn't as advertised, so it could happen again. And I'm like, oh shit, you're right, you know? So even though this thing is stellar, it's very responsive. It doesn't have the Hall effect, but I mean, it works great otherwise, you know? Incredible piece of machinery. Even though that happened, I'm just not gonna I'm probably not gonna try again, you know? I mean, if the manufacturer and the seller can't guarantee to get you what you paid for the first fucking time, I'm just not gonna fucking bother with that, you know, so. But overall, I'd say it's a pretty good piece of machinery if you can get, you know, get it right the first time. Really fantastic. I'm sure you can change the color of this. I haven't figured it out yet because, you know, like the D-pad is pretty important, you know what I mean? I mean, in Overwatch, you use this to ping enemies and communicate with your teammates. In Remnant 2 and Remnant 1, you use this to communicate with your teammates and ping enemies, right? Type shit. In Destiny, this is your emote wheel, which you can use to, you know, variety of things, mostly to communicate to your teammates. So this is pretty fucking important. And I've swapped out all the other ones to try and see if, okay, maybe it's just that one. No, it's the fucking thing itself wasn't properly refurbished or whatever the fuck. But comes with a cable, pretty nifty. Don't think I'm gonna try again. I'll probably just get a fucking Series 2 and get the, you know, the highest warranty I can, because this type of shit has never happened with Microsoft, you know? I've never had a controller that's been broken directly out of the case, so yeah, it's fucking crazy. But and I've also never had an issue with Microsoft where I'm like, hey, I want this brand new Series 2 Elite, and they sent me some fucking refurbished piece of shit, you know? I understand it's not Victrix's fault, you know? But at the same time, it kinda is, because, you know, motherfuckers didn't guarantee any type of way to make sure their product is unfucked up. Another thing I really enjoy about this, damn, it's pretty snug in there. One thing I think is just absolutely fantastic about this this controller is that it has a little dongle inside of there, very similar to the Afterglow controllers that the PlayStations used to have, and man, those things never failed. They were fantastic. I mean, every controller should just come with one of those, because I think that's why this thing is so responsive, and like, even from here, you know what I mean? My fucking Series 2s, from here to the Xbox, they be struggling sometimes, which is kind of crazy, but, you know, with the dongle, it doesn't struggle because it's emitting, so it just picks up. So I know it's not the fucking Xbox, and I know it's, you know, this thing is fucked up. It's also, this one is intermittent. It's intermittent as hell, which is unfortunate. Like, look at this, selecting a game, let's go right. Let's go right. Yeah, that type shit. See what I mean? The left one works perfectly fine. The right one, let's go right, let's go right, let's go right. Okay, you have to press it really fucking hard and a couple of times. And then this one, the bottom one, let's go down. Let's go down. So, yeah, that's the biggest fucking issue I have with that. And it's kind of glaring, but, I mean, it's fucking fantastic otherwise. I think this might be the best controller on the market if it wasn't, you know, sold to me fucked up. And whoever refurbished this, you did a fucking terrible job, you know? And you can't buy this, like the little fucking, the things that come out. You can't buy that separately from Amazon. I thought you could, because I was just like, well, I'll just spend like $25-$30 and just get a new one of these things, right? Nope. Can't fucking buy that. But this is They should sell these things separately, and they should also make this Hall effect. It's just like standard type shit. The magnetic ones feel a lot smoother in my opinion, but you know, other than that, it's maybe it just needs like some WD-40 or some shit. Let's see. Nope. It's just fucked. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yeah, if they could guarantee that their product arrives unfucked up, and if they could guarantee, like with dock auditors at their warehouse or something, that, you know, it's what you ordered, that this thing would be perfect. It would be perfect, but they fucked it up too much, and I'm not gonna try again, so. But yeah, if you want to take the chance on getting a good one, shit, you might be really fucking, you might be in for a treat, but I'm not gonna fucking, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not gonna take that chance, bro. I'm just fucking, that shit's wild, to be honest.